to another live. Hi, I'm Afsana from UK Bright Education. As the title suggests, today I'm going to be talking to an MRes student, a Masters in Research student, who's studying supply chain and logistics. So I'm just waiting for Damnala to come. There he is. So I'm just going to invite him over. So let's see how I do that. Basically, we're supposed to do this on. Oh, he made it. Hello. This is
Hello.
better. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry about that. So, how are
No
you?
problem. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Good, good, good. Right. So we have to do all these questions all of it. So I'm on the floor, so that's not a good thing. I will get
Okay.
cracked. Right. So, before we start, I just want to say, so we might as well start those questions again. So, where are you? Are you based in Manchester at the moment?
Yeah, that is around M12. It's very close to ATR Stadium.
Oh, okay. That's great. So before we start any webinar, I would like to say that we always like to give a shout out to all our friends and family who help us. So I just need to ask you, is there any friends and family who you would mention who actually helped you to come to this stage?
Yeah, I'll first of all mention my wife. She has always been the inspiration and support during those period of my application. And I'll also say my brother, who also supported me with a lot of motivation and advice.
Oh, that's good. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Without your
Yeah,
support,
all the best.
without your support, we wouldn't be
Yeah,
even have this conversation. So we're very grateful. So a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
love there, a lot of family. It does help. Family helps, isn't it,
Yeah,
Damla?
definitely. Family helps a lot. Yeah.
Family always comes through. That's right.
Yeah.
So great. So tell me about your academic background in Nigeria, and then we'll talk about the
Okay.
course.
Yeah, I graduated from Olabisi Obanja University. That's 2015. Studying economics, and after that, I worked with a company called Brickwork Global Investments. I was in their procurement department. Then from there, I expanded into creating my own business. That was 2021. So I worked in Brickwork for almost 5 years before starting up a personal business, which into logistics operation. So I decided to take that program early this year. I think I filed the application towards the end of January
Yeah, I
through
remember.
for UK Bright Education and got the offer February. And then from there, we start the second phase of the whole process that involve us doing preparing for the first set of interview before we discovered that we're deferred to September
Yeah.
20. Yeah, we're deferred to September 2025. Then I think I had my first interview around April, 12th of April, and
Yeah.
with the support of Afsana that is here, who I
He's
had the
he's confident. He's good. He's good.
yeah.
Never underestimate yourself. You're
I
very good.
had
You're a good
I think I
student.
had a mock interview with her. That was 2 days before the main interview.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so before going for the main interview, and
yeah,
then we started preparing all supporting documents to get the cast.
yeah,
And there was another delay actually. Then the school decided that we have to take another interview, which is the RDC interview. I think my RDC interview was scheduled for June 18. So I had the interview June 18 and I passed the second interview, which is actually an interview with one of the lecturers in the department.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
funniest thing is I met the lecturer that interviewed me last week.
Yay! We have to give his name. He is very helpful. He was very
Yeah, yeah,
supportive. I remember you told me the feedback that you
yeah,
had an
yeah,
interview
yeah,
with the academic, and he was very
definitely.
supportive, and you met him. Does it?
Yeah,
Does he
I
remember
met him
you?
last week. Yeah, I met him last week, Dr.
Oh,
Joshua. So we met last.
oh no, I don't know. George, can you hear us? Right.
The
Oh, now I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I said after that, we got the feedback after I think 3 working days that I
Yeah,
passed the interview. Then we started waiting for the cast after uploading our financial documents, and the cast came. I got my cars around July. It was a little bit late, because of some delays from the school. So I got my cars around July, 21st of July, I think, yeah, 21st of July. So then from there, we proceed to the application, filing out the visa application, and I got the result, although that too was a little bit late.
Yeah.
So I got
Everything.
the
Every single
September.
stage. Every stage. Right.
Yeah,
Massive favor. You are clearly a prince of patience. Alliteration. Did you see that? Prince of
yeah,
patience. I've known you since last year, but
yeah,
actually
definitely.
admission process started in January and you only just enrolled now. So
Yeah.
what can you tell me about this process and having patience? I really would like you to tell people that patience is so important.
Yeah, on this journey of if you're going to UK for research, especially research, one thing you should know is you have to start from Nigeria there. First thing is trying to do research on the
Yeah.
school you plan to study, and you should have at least have like two, three options, weigh them, understand why you want to study this, because let me throw this in. Apart from me, I
Yeah.
have a lot of my colleagues that even UKV, I have to invite them for interview during that period. One of the questions they ask them is before making decision to study, that which other school did they try and how did they carry out research before
Mm.
decide this particular school is what they want to go for. So one thing that I will advise everyone that is planning this is you just have to do a lot of research before making decision, and everything counts in this process. And patience is a very big virtue that you need to portray for you to
Exactly.
have a successful journey.
Yes, yes. We have had, I mean, both Damla and myself, we both know students who've actually had to give up half the way because it's not easy. The
Yeah.
process, maintaining a proof of funds, it's not easy. It's
Yeah,
not for
let me
everybody.
even throw this. During the application for my school, there was a
Yeah,
time they sent a new update that there's an enrollment fee of £5,000. Even though the initial offer we had, it was only pay 5K in Nigeria, then there's no
yeah,
enrollment fee and split the rest into six installments. But at a stage, because of the crowd, they decided to bring in a policy that says you have to pay additional 5K on enrollment. And that alone, lot of students drop out.
dropped
Now
out
let
because
me shock you. During the enrollment, they didn't take that 5K. They use that to just drop out a lot of students, and they make the enrollment to be very flexible. So it means that whatever law that comes out, whatever policy, you just feel like you can still do this. You just keep pushing, have that determination, and work towards at least meeting up with that policy. Don't just give up because of just one order. Decide to give up. You just need to keep pushing.
there you go. So initially you were told you have to pay £5,000 on enrollment. So that's been waived or that's been
No,
moved.
it's not
So
waived.
are you
It's not waived, but they make it flexible. You don't
flexible?
actually
So you've
need
got
to do
instrument
that.
plan.
When we
Okay,
resume, some students pay it. Some students pay 2K out of the
okay,
2,000. Some students pay 3K out of it.
right,
They were allowed. You understand? But then a lot of students drop out because of they have to pay that money. A lot
right.
of students drop out. You
They,
understand?
I
And
remember. I remember.
yeah, yeah, a lot of students drop out. Even some students drop out because they felt the time frame is very brief. And let me give you an instance. I know, like I said, I was the course rep for my set. I was the course representative, and I had personal relationship with a lot of almost everybody in my department. And let me tell you this. University of Greater Manchester really helped a lot of students to have their visa. The last deadline for CAS for enrollment was 13th of October. And I can tell you that till last week, they still did enrollment for students that
Wow.
had visa delay.
True, that's true. One of our students, same thing.
Yeah, that had
Early
visa delay.
November.
They supported them at the level of visa application delay that within first week of this month, they have
Yeah.
to help them to send a letter to UKVI to speed up their application. A
Wow.
lot of them have access to getting their visa as a result of that letter.
Yeah. No, we have to give kudos to University of Greater Manchester.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are very accommodating. There's one as we don't need to mention the name, but there's one
yeah,
student who applied his visa in August and he didn't get the outcome until last week.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then he enrolled on the Friday. Or was that the week before? But very, very late. But the university, as long as you've got that communication with the university and you're
yeah,
working with them, and you're always communicating with them, they'll always find a way to accommodate. So we have to give them credit for that.
yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. Did you find anything surprising about coming to the UK? Any cultural shocks or any academic shocks? Because you said you were
Well,
shocked about
what
Estonia.
what I would just tell everyone is anyone that plans to come here for master should be prepared. It's not, yeah, they will tell you it's easy. Education in UK is easy, but it's not easy, as they say. You have to know how to read. You have to prepare
Yes.
yourself because the way they will bombard you with assessments.
Yes.
Since I will resume lectures in September, almost end of September, I think September 29
Okay.
till today, this week now, we are going to have the third assessment to be submitted.
Wow.
We did
That's
presentation last week. We did presentation last week and we still submit assessments. We submit our first assessment October 31st. We submit another assessment last week, Friday. We did presentation for that assessment on Thursday. We have another assessment to submit this week. We have another assessment to submit 4th of December. We have another assessment to submit 14th of December. You can see the way it's tabled. And the final dissertation is 25,000 words.
wow. That's like a mini PhD.
Yeah.
That's not a PhD actually, because it's
Yeah,
PhD
and the
50 or
ad-
70,000.
the advantage of taking MRes is PhD normally is 3 years, but if you study MRes, like in University of Bolton, when you study MRes in the
Yeah.
university and you graduated, you have instead of you having your PhD to be 3 years, it reduces it to 2 years because the first year of your PhD, what you need to know, you must have known it during your MRes. So it will be reduced to 2 years. And there are some other advantages in you going for your PhD after MRes.
Okay. It sounds like that. Is that what you'd like to do afterwards? Is that your plan?
Well, I'm still looking at my options. Let me
Yeah,
just take it.
it's early days. You're still settling. The dust hasn't settled yet because you've just
Yeah,
joined.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So
definitely.
I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I know you're very busy. You've just reminded me about your assignment, so I'm going to let you go. And I
No
wish you the
problem.
very best. And
All
stay
right.
in touch. Stay in touch.
All right.
So
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. All right. Yeah. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Oh, so that's Damlola. And if you'd like a UK university admission for an MRes or PhD or masters or bachelors, we're here to help you. Until next time, my friends, take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye. Okay.